welcome. We appreciate you joining us tonight. As you can see, I am honored and blessed to be accompanied here by my two co-hosts, Miss Malaya Bray and Miss Shantini Bray. We do hope that you enjoyed the 3 nights of financial education, talking about how to rethink your finances in a time of crisis. Tonight, we're talking about the 5 things you need to know and understand about your thoughts. We know that our thoughts are not always the best thoughts. And even worse than that, actions follow. So anyway, we're not going to get into our actions and stuff tonight. We just want to make you aware of the 5 thoughts, give you 5 things you should know about your thoughts and how they affect or impact your life. So if you're just joining us tonight, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button and share this video so that others on your timeline can enjoy this video as well. And while you're doing that, you may notice tonight I have a different shirt. This is my mindset. It's not over until I win. I was introduced to this phrase by my motivational mentor, Mr. Les Brown. So if you haven't already tuned in to Les Brown and the things that he shares with us through his platform, that would be a marvelous place to start. So let's dig right in. I don't want to hold you late tonight. 5 things that you should know and understand about your thoughts or your mindset. Don't forget to like and share this video. Number 1, your thoughts are influenced by something or someone. Your thoughts are influenced by something or someone. We don't just think just for the sake of thinking. Our thoughts come from somewhere, our experiences, our life experiences. And what we don't understand about our thoughts and the things that influence our thoughts is that what we think is so minimum compared to this big old huge world. We're only influenced by a small portion of our environment. Those of us that are here in Southeast Oklahoma. Southeast Oklahoma is just a fraction of what Oklahoma is. Everybody from Oklahoma or in Oklahoma don't necessarily think the same way. We have different life experiences. And so our experiences, our culture, it's all affected and impacted by something, a traumatizing event, or someone we trusted and let us down, or someone who loved us and gave us that support that we need. So just because we think a thing doesn't necessarily make that thing right. It's only right to us based upon what our life experiences have been. Now, when we say that our thoughts are influenced by something or someone, there's more to our thoughts. We're not just a one compartment. We are a complex being. So there's an attitude that goes along with that thought or that mind or that influence that we're given just from the experiences that we have. So if you understand what I just said about understanding that tip number 1 about our thoughts and our mindset, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't only hit that like button, but hit that share button so that someone else can enjoy the video as well. What?
I'm dying and she laughing.
It has not been a dull moment here today. Did you hear me? It hasn't been a dull moment. These girls are my life.
I've been trying not to laugh over there looking at Snow this whole time.
Okay. All right. Number 2. Just because you think it doesn't make it right or wrong. And that just goes along partly with what I said a while ago. Earlier, Snow asked me a question about going to the car and getting her stuff out the car. Now, what I initially thought and the response that I gave her were 2 different things. It was 2 totally different things. Because I initially thought one thing, and she automatically picked up on it right away, and she laughed and she thought it was funny. But what I responded to her was completely opposite of what my initial thought was. So just because I think it, it doesn't make it right or wrong, but it also doesn't make it necessary for me to express it. And that's what so many of us get into conflict in our relationships, and because we think it, so we say it, and because I thought it and I said it and I'm grown enough to say it, we think that it's okay, and it's not okay. Snow, why you smile?
Because you could have got my dang suitcase out the car. It's dark out there.
So do all your thoughts, just because you think it, make it right or okay for you to say it just because you think it?
No.
Why not?
Because you may be wrong.
Because I could be wrong. Based on whose opinion?
Your opinion.
Based on my opinion. Because we're in a relationship with one another, and we're communicating with one another. Having that understanding is important, right? So even though you knew what I thought,
was I'm not about to go outside and get your suitcase.
The response I gave you, you felt a little better by the response I gave you, rather than the thought that you knew I was initially thinking.
I mean,
right?
It kind of hurt my feelings, but because I had to go get my own suitcase out the car. But yeah.
All right. So we have to be cautious of that when we're talking about our mindset, because we want our conversations to be respectful. We want our thoughts to be portrayed in the way that we intend it to be received when we send it out. If you understand what I'm saying, go ahead and like and share this video. Go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you tonight, because this is just the initial platform that we're introducing about our thoughts. We want to get more in depth on how these thoughts that we have, or the mindset that we have, affects the entire parts of our life, even when it comes to our finances. Because when we talked about finances earlier in the week, one of the things that I said several times is that you have to change your mindset when it comes to thinking about your money. So the mind is important, and that's why I thought it important that we talk about the mind tonight. So go ahead and like and share this video. We appreciate each of you that are joining us already, that are just logging on. We hope that this gets you to thinking. We also hope that you've done the work from earlier this week regarding your finances, because we know that situations are changing every day, and it's going to take a shift or a change in our mindset in order to deal and to tolerate and to be able to cope with the situations that we are faced with daily, with people losing their jobs and their hours getting cut, and with the change in education, and it also creates a change within our household. So I think that this is very important with the crisis and things that we're dealing with here in our society today. And we are talking about 5 things that you need to know or to be aware of about your thoughts and your mindset. So when you understand the thing, then we're able to make the necessary adjustments moving forward so that we're successful when things come up and arise in our life. Number 3, everything consumed through your senses, directly or indirectly, affects your thoughts. So everything that I see, smell, taste, hear, touch, or perceive, it directly affects or indirectly affects my senses, my thoughts, my mindset. So, Millie, if I tell you, Millie, touch that burner. If that burner is hot, what you gonna do?
Get burned.
You're probably gonna get burnt. So if I tell you again, Millie, touch that burner,
I'm not gonna touch it.
you're not gonna touch it.
It's a reflex that we can't control.
That's right, because that initial experience that we had, it wasn't a very good experience. But when you touched it, what did you also smell?
Burnt skin.
Probably some burnt skin. Probably some burnt skin. Does it smell good?
I mean, if you into this stuff, you can.
If you're in the burnt stuff. Oh, go get her. Do you see how these girls is a mess? So you can kind of see the raising and the experiences that they done had. So if you like that, go ahead and like and share this video.